prepared for a humongous queue at immigration. And once you're through, the way out's not any easier. Finally made it out of the airport through the long queues at immigration and the very long queues at the bag scan on the way out of the airport. And now the 20-25 minute ride to the hotel. First recommendation, change when you're on the plane, as the temperature in Punta Cana airport is hot. Welcome to the Grand Bahia Principe Hotels and Resorts. This review is concentrating mainly on Turquesa, as that's where we stayed. Please let me know what you think of the review, leave a comment below.
Bahia Principe, un sueño hecho realidad. Bienvenidos todos, bienvenidos. Ven para que baile y disfrutes conmigo. Bienvenidos todos, bienvenidos. Ven para que baile y disfrutes conmigo. Amigos, sus vacaciones sé que la disfrutarán. Aquí todo es de primera, hay playas, sol y palmeras, excelentes atenciones, ven que vamos a gozar de un sueño hecho realidad. Es Bahia Principe, es Bahia Principe, es Bahia Principe, el mejor hotel. Es Bahia Principe, es Bahia Principe, es Bahia Principe, el mejor hotel. Todos con la mano, mueve la cintura, una vueltecita. Con sabrosura, vamos a bailar, quiero disfrutar, hoy quiero cantar, quiero vacilar, quiero parrandear, vamos a gozar de Bahia Principe. Bahia Principe. Bahia Principe. ¡Ay! ¡Mami! ¡Gózatelo!
So I heard this complex was big, but I wasn't expecting it to be this big. It's approximately about 2.5 kilometers from one end to the other. Luckily, they've got these stops pretty much every 25 meters, so you can easily get one of these babies come in to give you a lift. We're always going to compare your best holiday you ever had to the current ones. When it comes to this place, it's a bit annoying that everywhere you go, by the pool, by the beach, people are asking you, do you want to go on a tour, do you want to go here, do you want to go there, do you want to go somewhere? No, just want to be left alone, just want to relax. If I want to go somewhere, we'll go and ask. Are they the height of the season, holiday season? Do they need to do that today? All day. If you go on a trip, I recommend the Caribbean Pirates. It was a good trip for family, and here are some highlights.
Follow the signs where it says you cannot take any photos. So basically, you gotta have your camera behind you, please.
In terms of activities for the kids, there's not an awful lot compared to the previous holiday, which is linked below. They do have mini golf. They have trampolines, which you have to pay for. They have these high ropes, again you have to pay for, $10 per person, child or adult. The mini golf is free. They have tennis, football. It's also a very, very, very busy resort. The pavements, the one you see here, every few minutes there's a truck going past. Also, there's another section where they're building, so there's loads of small lorries going back and forth, buses, coaches, people coming, people going, and another. If you want to go down to the beach, then you take, I think you change once, twice, depending on where you get on. We're staying at Turquesa. This is on the far end of the resort, so the opposite end to the beach. However, it's closer to the water park, so it was better for the kids. Next to our room, there is a jacuzzi. The weather here seems a little bit hit and miss. Quite cloudy most of the day. When the sun does come through, then it does get really hot. Something that I would like to show you. This is the volleyball court. It's not used very often, and let me show you why. That's a huge lump of rock. For a volleyball court, yeah, it's not the best. There is a small area for pools. I don't think it's been used in quite some time. One thing I have to say about the gardens, they are immaculate, and there's an awful lot of people doing an awful lot of work every day. Welcome to the main lobby area, where it's extremely busy as there's people coming day and night. One of the things I like is they have a towel service, so they give you a card per person and you can exchange them for towels either at the beach, at the pool, and you can exchange them how many times you like every day. Then at the end of the day you give the towel back, they give you the card, you go back to your room without having to worry about drying towels, etc., and then do the same the next day. Tea and coffee is all day and all night. During the day they also have some very nice biscuits. What do you think of the biscuits?
Good.
We're staying in this area here. Down to the beach is this area here. So we can use these pools and these pools. We've got this one. Do we need any more?
Bahia Principe, Bahia Principe. Ay, mami, gózatelo. Tía. Ahora yo quiero que todos hagan el coro conmigo. Vengan, vengan todos, vengan. Dice oe, oe. Dice así, ¿quiere? Bahia Principe.
Transportation around the resort runs from 6 AM till 3 AM. If you're going to come and stay here, Turquesa and Bavaro are probably the best ones to stay with the kids, as the water park is here, entertainment is here. We've got entertainment in each of the sections of the complex. So now I'm stood waiting for a golf buggy and I'll take you down the beach. One of the good things when you get down to the beach, there is one restaurant there and one restaurant behind me, and anyone can use these restaurants. So when you get down to the beach and you feel hungry, or when you've been on the beach and you feel hungry, then you don't have to go all the way back to your hotel to eat some lunch. Pool by the beach. Yes, that was a rat. So I know it's not the fault of this hotel, but the beach is just covered in this stuff. To be fair to them, they spend a lot of time and manpower to clear the beach, But the next day or the next few hours, it just comes and it comes and it comes. So over the last few days, they've collected all this. Either later today or tomorrow, men will come and take it all away and start all over again. Another good thing is if you want to get a drink while you're on the beach, there's one right there. So in terms of size, from our hotel down to the beach, if you want to walk it, it's about 2 kilometers. Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes by the golf buggies. Never very far away from Bahia. I didn't take many videos of the food, as pretty much all the videos I'd seen on YouTube were just all about food. The presentation, yes, excellent, as you'd expect in a 5-star restaurant. So I've taken a couple of quick snapshots of the food just to give you an idea. Here's just one of the restaurants. They have, I think, about 7 different types of restaurants where you have to book. You have to book, and you should really book in advance, especially if you've got a large party. There were 6 of us, and to get reservations sometimes got complicated. If you stay here for about 2 weeks, you get 5 opportunities to try different restaurants, and of course you've got your own restaurants to go to if those don't fill you up. There really is a massive difference between the restaurant that you use every day and the ones that you have to book. I would strongly advise that you spend the time and go to these restaurants, as the food in there is amazing. If you've never tried this stuff, mamawana, fantastic. What I would also recommend is to pick up one of these, either bring it with you or buy it here. Alcohol they serve you is in those small plastic glasses, and you either have to take 3 or 4 of them. Take one of these, perfect. Overall, would we come back? No. Yeah, it's a nice place, it's just too big. If you want to go to the kids club, it's miles away. Yeah, they've got loads of different pools, but you can only use one at a time. The beach, it's quite far away. If you forget something when you get down to the beach, it's a long way back. And I guess just anywhere you want to go, it's just far. Each to their own, I guess, but the previous holiday we could leave the kids by the pool, they could go to the water park, but it was just a smaller place, and I don't know, it just felt as if there was more to do. I guess it was just easier to find your way around. We knew where everything was almost instantly. If we wanted to stay by the pool and the kids wanted to do volleyball, everything was next to each other. The water park was next to each other, and it just felt, I don't know, it just felt more personal, I guess. Now, I would like to talk about the Bahia Privilege Club. However, in order for me to get my money back, I had to sign a waiver to say that I wouldn't say anything bad about them. So I'm not going to. I'm sure the people that are watching this can look on the internet and find any information they want about it. What I am annoyed about is Thomas Cook. The rep, when I mentioned it to him, he said, yeah, we couldn't say anything because the hotel didn't want us to say anything. So Thomas Cook, are they protecting us, their customers, or is it hotel first? It kind of leads me to think that if there's another issue, are they going to put the hotel before us? Anyway, enough said. I don't want to get myself into trouble. A couple of things to note. Wi-Fi is only in the lobby and is super slow. You can buy, of course you can buy a faster Wi-Fi, and with that you can use it all over the complex. Oh, and something which is getting increasingly frustrating is when you go for breakfast, dinner or tea, the lack of knives and forks, cutlery, cups, plates. They run out of hot water for breakfast. I don't know, just the basics. Well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you think of the review, and don't forget to subscribe.